Hi guys, and welcome back to another All Heart video. For today's video, it is finally here, our updated Maileg collection video. I know I have been promising you this video for a little while. Sorry for the delay, but I really do hope that you will enjoy it. If you guys are not familiar with the Maileg brand, I did make a review video a few years ago. I will go ahead and leave that down below. But if you have questions on the types of toys that they offer, the different sizes of mice that they offer, as well as furniture and accessories, and even clothing so that your daughter can match their little mice outfits. They really do have such wonderful things. And their products haven't really changed since then. So I think it'll work very well if you guys have questions to check out that video, definitely. The other video I made was on our collection at that time, and it was a pretty extensive collection then, and it has definitely grown since then. But if you're curious as to what our setup was back then and what our collection was back then, I will definitely have that one linked down below as well so that you can check it out. So I think what I'm going to do is start off with showing you our collection of mice, and then we can move on to accessories, and then we can move on to the larger furniture pieces. Our collection has changed and our setup has changed quite a bit. I am sitting in my daughter's bedroom because our entire collection is now in this bedroom. So with that, let's go ahead and get started on today's video. So the first set that I wanted to start off with was our collection of royal mice. They are absolutely adorable. They're probably one of my favorite collections that they came out with. But here they are, and you'll actually be able to see all of the different sizes when I am showing you them like this. So this is our king, and they come with all of the garments that they're wearing right now, as well as the little box that they came in. And the crown cannot be removed. They do sell like a royal outfit where you can remove the crown on one of the little sisters. So it's like a little costume. So that crown can be removed. But for the royal mice, the crowns are actually sewed on. So you cannot remove those. So that is the queen here. And then we have Big Brother Prince. And then we have Little Sister Princess. I love all of the detail that they include in all of these mices. I feel like this is like a suede on the ears. Then for some of the parents, they have like the little whiskers on the males. All of the detail to their clothing. They really do put a lot of detail into all of their different mice. Definitely worth the price, in my opinion. So that is the royal family. So I believe this next smaller mouse was the one that came in the Princess and the Pea little box, and I'll show you that in just a minute. But her little crown actually can be completely removed, so if my daughter wanted to change her clothing, then she definitely could, and she comes with like these cute little bloomers. So that's her here. And then of course we can't have the royal family without a chef. So we do have Chef Mouse here. You can see that he also has the little whiskers. So see all the little details. He's got the little chef hat and his clothing with the little Maileg tag just there. And we also have our butler here and the maid. So what they're starting to do now that is different is they're starting to add little magnets on their hands. So as you can see here, it looks like they're holding hands. And this comes in really handy, especially because sometimes it's a little difficult to prop them. So if you want to prop them on a table and the table is metallic, then, you know, they can hold themselves up. Or I know that they also have the serving tray. So the serving tray is metal. So it looks like he'll be holding the serving tray. And some of the newer ones, they're able to ride a tricycle, so they actually are holding on to the little handlebars. So it's really cute. I really wish that all of the mice had the little magnets, but I am happy that they have started to do so with these. And then we also have our little nurse. I love how like the garments that they're wearing seem to be a little bit more like old-fashioned, just like these toys I believe are meant to be, as far as you know, good old-fashioned toys where children can really use their imagination. So I really love that even their clothing seems to mimic this older time period. So the next group of mice that I have are the mom and dad and the grandpa and grandma mice. So let me go ahead and start off with mom and dad in their pajamas. And then this is grandma and grandpa. And as you can see, his little whiskers have turned gray. I love that they have like these little old-fashioned bow ties, and I think all that's missing are like little suspenders. So every year they seem to come out with a new version of the Christmas mice. The only real difference that I see is in the clothes that they're wearing. Other than that, the sizes haven't changed and the appearance hasn't really changed. But they do tend to sell out pretty quickly. So if you guys did want to get your hands on some of the Christmas mice, I would definitely purchase them early on in the season and kind of anticipate that. So these are the ones that we have. Oops. So we have little sister, Christmas mouse, and then big brother. Actually, no. Big sister, big brother. You can tell because they're both the same size. And then the other one that we have that's kind of themed is our little Native American mouse. So she came with her little teepee here. So let me take her out so that you can see some of the details in her little dress. She's got the feathers in her hair. So this is also removable. Now, this mouse is one of our first pieces that we had. So, and I can tell that he looks a bit different than some of the other mice. So this we must have purchased maybe 3.5, maybe 4 years ago, but the little ears are made of the same material as the rest of him, so they don't have the little suede ears. And I could tell by the shape of his little face, it's just a little bit more plump. So he does look just slightly different. I feel like they definitely have kind of honed in and perfected their process in making these. But I do love that we do have like an older version of their mice. So this is a big brother mouse. And then we also have Superhero Mouse. This again, this was also bought early on, but this one does have the little suede ears, and his little mask does come on and off. I love his little superhero cape. It's so cute. And then we also have Race Car Driver. So he does come with his little race car, and I'll show you that in a little bit. But again, he's got that little cute bow tie and his little hat. Very, very well made. And then we also have our little sister who loves being able to go to the pool. That's why she's not wearing any actual clothing. So she wears her bathing suit at all times. So cute. And then we do have a little sister mouse, and you can go ahead and change her clothing. The little skirt does come off. I believe all of the clothes on all of the mice comes off. The only thing that doesn't come off is what their little, I guess, tummy and chest area are made of. That is actually all sewn on. So really all that you can take off are like the little pants or skirts or dress. And then we have some baby mice as well. Now, they don't just have mice, but you can also purchase bunnies. So if your son or daughter seems to favor bunnies more, they do have a collection of different sizes in the bunny families as well. So this, these are a collection of little bunny babies. So we have little sister here, and then we have baby brother here. So you can tell that the sizes, oops, jumping around. You can tell that the sizes are slightly different here. Just a little bit smaller. And then one of our newest ones is this little mouse, and she is Tricycle Mouse. So she came with these super cute clothing, and also the little travel backpack for her adventures. And she also has the little metal that is sewn into her hand so that she could hold on to the handlebars of her little tricycle. And then one of the last little baby mice that we have is Sleepy Wakey Mouse. So as you can tell, if we lay her on this side, then she is asleep. And then if we lay her on this side, then she is awake. This is, I think, my daughter's favorite one, and I think it's just because it's a bit more versatile than the rest, because the rest of the mice are always awake. But this one, when she wants to, she can put her to sleep. So it's really, really cute. And even though it's kind of a weird shape, just because they're always laying, you know, you either see one side or you see the other, it's still one of her most played with. So. And I think the size also is one of the reasons why she caters to this one much more, is because it's really small, it's really pocket size, and she always puts it in her little purse. So if your son or daughter loves to carry something small with them, this is definitely one that I would suggest purchasing first. And she comes with her little sleeping pouch. So I was trying to decide what I should do as far as showing you all of the accessories, because we do seem to have quite a few to show you each of them individually. So I think what I'm going to do is just show you how we have the accessories set up, and that way you can kind of get a picture of the entire thing. So let's start off over here. So this is one of the high chairs that we have. And my daughter specifically wanted this one, even though it's meant for some of the bigger mice. But you know what? I feel like it's so whimsical that it really doesn't matter whether she had gotten the smaller one or this one, because I just think it looks so cute either way. And this one just had so much more detail. So even though it's much bigger than the other one was, I think it just works out really, really well. And as you'll see from the rest of our collection, we have mixed some of the smaller furniture with some of the larger ones. So it just kind of creates this whimsy scenery. So over here is one of the tea sets. This is the blue one. And it comes with the larger size cups, which I just think it's super cute, because I feel like they would have to use definitely both of their little hands in order to be able to drink. And then this little set of biscuits actually came in a set of 4. So let me show you that. So this set right here, and it came in this little tin. So it came with a strawberry cheesecake, a chocolate cake, a cupcake, and then of course the little chocolate brownie here. So these are really, really good sized. I still would not be okay with like a younger child that still puts things in their mouth. I would not be okay with them playing with these. But they definitely are bigger pieces. And of course, you know, if you're vigilant, then it should be perfectly fine. But these are definitely a decent size, and they're very, very durable. So the other little set of food that my daughter really loves are these tiny little macaroons that look so realistic, so cute. These are definitely much smaller than the cake. So let me show you side by side. So if I were to opt to get just one, because of the size, I would get the larger pieces if you're concerned with a smaller child. But if you have older children, then either one of these would work, because they're so cute, and they come in these really cute colors. We do have a few different sizes when it comes to the dinner table and chairs. So that is the larger set back there. And then we have the smaller version up front with the golden chairs. So you can definitely see the size difference, especially next to the mice here. But like I said, I love being able to see both sizes, because it just looks really, really cute and purposeful. So this set of china is not Maileg. It's just something that we find at a little antique store, but the sizes just work. This is a Maileg bread. And there's our chef. We do have quite a few cooking utensils. And then you can see here we have the bread. Now these are very, very, very small. So just keep that in mind. But it's perfect for a little mouse. So we have the little bread basket, and then we also have the little bread toaster. And you can actually place the bread inside there when they're making toast. The other thing we have back here is I kept the little ice cream box, but my daughter keeps all of the little ice creams here, where it says Frost. So you can see all the little ice cream bars back here. And these are a pretty good size as well. So it came in a pack of 4. I love all of the little food because it's just so well made and very, very durable, especially for children who, you know, like carrying these things around and they accidentally drop it. They're very, very durable. We have quite a few cheeses, like you see here. And I love how it has all of the different engraving in it. The slice cut out. Imported cheese. So cute. So this little kitchen is actually made of like a really strong cardboard, but it works really, really well. It is a Maileg brand. They make a lot of their things are actually like the stronger cardboard, but they are very, very durable. So just in case you were curious, like this fridge is not a cardboard one. I'll show you a cardboard one that we have. This one is one of the larger sizes, but we just absolutely loved it. And it works out really well, especially in a restaurant, right? You need a large fridge. So moving on here. So this is the cardboard fridge that I was talking about. And this is actually the one that fits perfectly in the castle. So if you are looking for a fridge for the castle, this is the one that you are meant to get because it fits perfectly and it is magnetic. So you can open and close it. And it fits perfectly right here next to the stove. So there we have our little mouse working hard. Now this little sink is not Maileg. It's like a little antique sink that I found, but it seems to work out really, really well. But let's go ahead and move on. So here we have our race car driver. This is the little car that he comes in, and you can wheel it forward and back. So if you have a little boy or girl who loves to play with cars, then they will definitely love this. And it says Maileg on the bottom. It's got 3 wheels. It's going out for a spin. Now this is one of the larger sinks that they include. The wash basin here. And this tub is not Maileg. I believe we got this at Michael's, but it fits the mice really, really well. I'll show you one that is actually a Maileg one, but they're very, very, very similar. And then we have our royal mice here with our butler getting served some tea. So these chairs are really neat. So they've got like a Velcro, so you can actually flatten them out, and that's how they came. They came completely flat, but once you put all the Velcro pieces together, they fluff up really, really nicely, and they work really, really well. And they weren't that expensive, now that I think about it. So here we have one of our newest additions, and she is our little tricycle mouse, and you've just got to love the detail of this little tricycle. So it is made out of like a sturdy metal. It's got rubber on the wheels. It's got a little wooden seat. And like I said, the newer mice have the magnet sewn into their hands, so you can see that she is gripping the steering wheel here. Now the accessory, as far as the little basket, you do have to purchase separately, but it does say Maileg. There we go. And that just hangs there. Isn't that adorable? So here we come now to some of the bedrooms. So this is a Maileg bed. I love all of their little beds. They're really well made, and they come in a few different colors. And all of them include the little mattress, blanket, and pillows for them. So you do not have to purchase those individually. This is what is known as the baby's rooms. So she does have like this little chair. She's got the little stroller. And then She's got one of the baby beds back here. So cute. And then as we move up, this is the king and queen's quarters. So they've got the larger metal bed framed bed. And the working fireplace. So let me see if I could turn this on for you so you can see. So there is a little switch on the side and you could turn it on. And it looks like there's a little fire going on, and it even flickers like a real fire would. So again. So my daughter has really neat wallpaper in her room that I added. So I took some of those pieces from her, from the wallpaper, and I added it here. And I think it works out really well, the throne room, as this is where the king and queen sleeps. So here we have the Princess Mouse and the Pea bed, which I've situated right in the center. And then we have what we call the shore, where the little mice can come and get some sun. This mouse did come with this little cabana where she can change clothing. So I just keep that up here. And it came with a little sunbathing little pad here, and with a little towel. So on the top level, my daughter keeps her Native American mouse up here. This is what held the little tricycle, so we keep this up here as well. So in case one of the mice wants to sleep in there, it's a really good size. So it would actually fit as like a smaller little mouse house. And then we have our little tent here for when the mice want to go camping. So this is the other fridge that we have. This one's in the really pretty mint green. And as you can see, this one's actually made of like a metallic material. Let's see if I can open it. There we go. So we've got some more of the food here. Some cheeses, some sausages, some honey. So that we've placed in this little house here. And this one actually already came with the little built-in oven and little sink area here. So we do have a wardrobe as well. And whenever my daughter just wants to access it, she just moves the stairs and then she can open the little door, and she's got all of the mice's garments here. So let me move this out of the way. So she's got a few different outfits, different accessories. So it works out really well. Next to another large sink, and this is where Grandpa and Grandma Mouse live. And then we could just attach the stairs back up. And we also keep the Maileg tub up here as well. So right now, Mom Mouse was in the shower, but this is a Maileg tub. This is another one of the Maileg mice beds. So this is a larger one, and it comes with a much thicker mattress. So I think this is definitely meant for one of the larger size mice or rabbits, bunnies. So we keep that one down here. And then this is where the Christmas mice live. They have their Christmas tree up year round. And this is another one of these little folding sets that are Velcroed. And I believe you do have to buy them separately. So if you want the chair, you purchase that separately. The sofa, you purchase that separately. Even the little Maileg rug, you can see that it says Maileg here. That's all separate. But I believe the little sleigh, you can purchase now that together with the mice, with one of the mice now. But when I purchased it, you had to buy it separately. And it came with their little matchbook beds. I'll show you. Let's see. Let me just place that on top so they can sleep on top. And this is the gingerbread house that they live in. So the bottom will fold up this way, and then the top half of the roof will close down, and then it looks like it's completely sealed. So this is one of the larger lamps. They do sell the smaller versions, but as you can see down here, you could turn it on and off, and it does light up. So I believe we have to replace the battery on this one though. And then over here in what is known as the laundry room, we do have the mop with the little bucket, the ironing area with the little iron. It's actually a big iron. This is where we hang all the clothes once they're washed, and I could see ballerina bunny here has been doing some laundry. And this does open and close so that you can put clothes in here and wash them. So race car mouse does come with a garage, and that's this one here. So all you would have to do is lift up, and you could place the car back in the garage. And we just keep this in here in his quarters. So I think I covered the majority of the smaller accessories. If there was something that I didn't talk about, please leave a comment down below and I can tell you what it is. So now let's talk about the larger furniture pieces, which is pretty much where they sleep. So I'm gonna try and post a picture of our setup before, but before we had 3 distinct like houses, 3 distinct mouse houses, and that just took up so much space. They were just, you know, they were big and they were bulky. So I was trying to figure out how I could still kind of utilize the houses without using so much space. And one of our houses is a Magnolia Hearth and Hand brand house. So it's one of the first playhouses that they came out with, and I purchased it way back when. And unfortunately, during our move, some of the pieces broke. So I was really, really sad. And I was trying to think of, well, what can I do to kind of salvage these pieces? And I think I came up with a really, really great idea of not only using it as a background, but also using it to create this scenic mouse little community. So let me go ahead and show you that, and let me show you our large castle pieces and how everything has kind of worked out really, really well to create this really beautiful scenic space. So this was the Magnolia house, and I took it all apart and I just built up just like the top layer of it, and I was able to secure it to the wall. So now it looks kind of like a backdrop. It looks as if there would be a house there, but it's not taking up all that space. It's just the backdrop. So it just worked out so well. As you can see on the side, I used some of that wallpaper to create this Mad Tea Party. And if you haven't already guessed the theme of my daughter's room, it is Alice and Wonderland. So we've got the little teacups and the tea kettles on the side. We have some of the little mice enjoying some tea and cakes. We have a little chef mouse creating something special in the kitchen. Now, the next area here, this is the entire royal castle, and it is a really good size, you guys. So if you're looking at just getting one large thing in order to house all of your mice, the castle is really where it's at. The one in the center is, of course, the Princess and the Pea. And all I did was place it here because it looks like it's supposed, like it's meant to be there, like it's part of the castle. So it worked out really well. But as you can see, all of the different rooms have what would be like different wallpaper, and they are not the same. So this one is the one with the mirror, and this one is the one with the built-in kitchen set here. So all of the rooms are different. All of them have different wallpaper and different little images on the back. So don't think that they are the same. So that is the castle here. Now I used the other part of the Magnolia house and I attached it over here. So the stairs, I, figured out where to place the stairs. And I also attached it to a separate shelf here so that I can place the storybook house that we already had. And then I also needed to create space so that I can fit the tall gingerbread house. But like I said, everything seemed to have worked out really, really well, and everything just fit. And then lastly, I needed an area for them to go camping and for the little teepee, and so I just placed a small shelf at the very, very top. And that's it, you guys. So this is our entire Maileg collection. I hope that you enjoyed it, and I hope that it answered some of your questions. I think these videos are so much fun, and my children love being able to play with all of these different characters, and I love being able to watch them play because they create such beautiful memories and stories, and that's what I want. So if you guys had questions about whether or not to purchase the Maileg mice, I hope I've answered them, and I definitely suggest that you do, because they really are quite beautiful. Thank you guys so much for watching, and we'll see you back here very, very soon.